Chat, we got TommyNFG today, the 2023 timeline. A lot of things happened in 2023, so this video might summarize it, I believe. 36 minutes long. By the way, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I am live on Kick. Shout outs to TommyNFG.
Wow, we got another year successfully coming to an end. And I just want to say, congrats to everyone that made it. Whether you wanted to or not. You thugged that out, and if no one said it to you yet, I'm proud of you. So just like last year, I thought I would do a timeline on everything that happened this year that we actually care about. Because 99% of these timelines are trash or boring to me. We're gonna be covering the juicy politics, pop culture, memes, social media, entertainment, you get the point. And this year, I've got a bunch of friends helping me out. Shout out to all of them who helped me. So
Degenerosity in here too.
Let's go over the 2023.
Oh yeah. Oh, ChatGPT was a big one. The submarine, bro. Kick, yeah. Dang. Wait, this might actually be interesting.
January 2023. We started off the year with an absolute explosion of AI.
Yes.
ChatGPT was the talk of the town. You could do anything on this.
Anything.
Want the answer to a simple question? ChatGPT. Need to get your taxes done, but don't feel like doing it yourself?
ChatGPT.
Need to get an essay done for school, but don't feel like doing it? ChatGPT.
Bro, and the thing is, you can actually copy and paste it, bro. But if you are smart, you can train your ChatGPT to think like you. Like, you can literally be like, hello, I am a college student. I'm 21 years old. I'm writing an essay about this. Can you write it in a form like this? And it'll deadass write it for you, bro. And then you just copy and paste. Congratulations. Done.
I've ever done that. Imagine. And even though ChatGPT was released in November 30th of 2022, it started to really trend around this time, and new AIs just kept.
I just got done using that shit on God. Oh my God.
Coming and coming. Now you got Pixar AI generated characters turned hood, songs recreated with popular artists' voices that you can't even tell are AI.
Shout out Glorb.
Drop of all time of AIs this year, the Quebblecop AI.
Bruh.
Whoa, check out that glowing orange flow. It's like molten sunshine pouring. Absolutely stunning. I love it. How do they even—
Why is it so low?
Amazing stuff.
Ronaldo becomes the highest paid athlete of all time by signing with Al Nassr, making $200 million a year. NASA announces that China could claim the moon, which sounds stupid, but it kind of makes sense because so many countries are trying to go to space nowadays. There's been talks this year on who's gonna own the moon, but everybody knows my Vector owns the moon. And it also shows how sad humanity is because we can't even have peace on the moon. Prince Harry released his book, which talked about different things like why he left the royal family, how he killed Taliban soldiers, and other weird things, like how he lost his virginity to an ass-spanking older woman. I melted her quickly after she spanked my ass and held me back. This is a real quote, by the way, from the book. Or how he took mushrooms for the first time at another.
I mounted her. Bro, playing Monster Hunter IRL, bro.
Celebrity's house. It was to the point where anytime you saw a headline of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle,
it was weird stuff.
South Park even made an episode making fun of them. El Chapo's son is arrested on charges of distributing drugs. And simultaneously the next day, the officers who arrested him were found dead from undisclosed reasons.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just kidding. But can you imagine? Megan Hall, aka the officer sleeping with the whole police department, broke the—
Yo, bro, do y'all remember this shorty? Yo, she slept with the entire police department, bro. No. I wonder where is she at now? Like, what is she doing? How did she recover from this? What happened to her family, bruh?
Imagine. Megan Hall, aka the officer who got caught sleeping with the whole police department, broke the news. Like, she was getting clowned all over the internet this month. I low-key felt bad for her. Panic at the Disco decided to officially break up. Y'all gotta admit, okay, Panic at the Disco dropped some hood classics.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Justin Bieber fully sold the rights to all of his music for $200 million. A bill to ban TikTok in the United States is officially introduced in the Senate, which goes nowhere because TikTok is literally unstoppable.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast cures 1,000 people's blindness, probably doing the nicest act out of any YouTuber.
And people got mad at that. People are mad that he does a lot of philanthropic feats. Bro, that was probably the biggest word I've said all year. Anyways, people will get mad at him for doing stuff. What? Why? Like, bro, he's doing it, not you. Chill out. Just watch it. If you don't want to watch it, click off.
Simultaneously gets canceled for it. People were calling him demonic and all that, which was the start of the unneeded Mr. Beast hate train. Like, anytime Mr. Beast did anything after this, a small loser population on Twitter was there to complain. But don't worry, because they literally don't exist off the internet.
Yep.
And we end off this month with some kinda hostile news. A Chinese spy balloon entered the US airfield. And at first China was like, us spying on y'all? Why would we ever want to do that? So I guess we thought things were cool, but just wait about another minute and you'll know the fate of it. The memes of this month were things like Megan Hall, Puss in Boots, and Hello Kitty girls.
February 2023.
What?
Starting
yeah.
off the month, all-star NFL athlete Tom Brady.
Oh, wait, what the hell? This is degenerosity. Oh, okay.
Officially retires for the 67th.
Yo, that's why the video's low. Look at the volume. Nobody told me to check. Yo, check the volume on the video. Why do I have viewers for, bro? See how I look out after y'all, bro? 6 stories. I was like, yo, happy birthday, bro. Yo, how's everybody's day? Yo, I hope everybody's good, this and that. And y'all can't even, like, look out for me, bro.
7th time. Bro fumbled his marriage for this because he thought football was life. Just to retire immediately after? Well, at least he got his son, so he's not gonna be that lonely. British Columbia, Canada becomes the first place ever to decriminalize cocaine, heroin, and meth. The reason behind that? I don't know. But I know where I'm going this summer. The U.S. government shoots down the Chinese spy balloon in an act of American freedom. Maybe they went a little overboard. I mean, they used the F-22 fighter jet and $400,000 or $500,000 missiles that costed a total of $2 million. But what else are we gonna do with that tax money? Feed the homeless? We're Americans. I say we tax them too. We only spend our money on ourselves and not our people.
Facts.
It's a diet. PewDiePie announces he's pregnant with his wife, Marcia.
Oh, yeah. Relatable. Relatable, right, babe? Congratulations, Mr. PewDiePie. You know what I'm saying? Bro just said, question mark? Nah, that's not relatable. Maybe sometime later in the future, you feel me? Huh?
It's a diet! PewDiePie announces he's
I'm not a
pregnant with
dad.
his wife, Marcia. I didn't know men can do that. And sadly, this month, Turkey and Syria experienced a 7.8 magnitude earthquake, leaving the countries destroyed and over 45,000 people confirmed dead.
My
Rest
God.
in peace to all the people who are lost in this tragedy.
Nah, for real.
And
R.I.P.
It was nice seeing people come together to help the country. And it was also cool seeing YouTubers and streamers come together to raise funds for it.
Nice.
LeBron James passes the NBA career scoring record of 38,388 points that was previously held by another all-time great, Kareem Hussein-Obama, making LeBron become the all-time scorer in NBA history. Rihanna performs in the Super Bowl for her first live performance in 6 years.
Yo, this was the Smash Bros map.
Live performance in 6 years.
Damn.
And the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Japan randomly discovers 7,000 new unknown islands. I don't even know how they didn't notice this or how nobody noticed this. Don't we have satellites now? Can't we just take pictures of, like, you know, the Earth? How we didn't see 7,000 islands on there? Did Earth just have a new update out of nowhere? Tommy Fury beats my Pookie Bear Jake Paul in a boxing match, proving Jake Paul's only skill is knocking out boxers who have never boxed or just straight up basketball players. We also started to see the rise of Kick. For all the wrong reasons.
Where we at?
The platform launched in December, and at first it was looking good. They implemented a 95-5 split for creators that was done nowhere else. They also promised not to ban for bullshit reasons like what they do on Twitch. You can't say simp, but you can show your coochie. But nowadays it's known as the Wild West of streaming. Like this specific month, you had Aiden Ross showing his young ass audience streamers going in public harassing people. Then later on, you had the Foozies, Neons, and Jack.
I hate them all. All of them. Neon, Goofy. Oh man, annoying. Jack, and Foozy, just mentally ill, bro. All 3 of them deserve a mental asylum.
Aiden Ross showing his young ass audience. Streamers going in public harassing people. Then later on, you had the Foozies, Neons, and Jack. Trees. Who the hell are these people, Tommy? At the end of the day, it was a very controversial start. Harvey Weinstein, aka Bill Cosby's uncle, was sentenced to 16 years in prison for grape in LA.
Get him out of here.
Sentenced to more, but hopefully he's making computer calls inside there. Meanwhile, Kai Cenat was breaking records and broke the record for the most subscribed Twitch channel ever, and also became the first ever person to reach 300,000 subs.
Wait, we got a 100th of that, right? Anyways, we broke our own record today too. 304 out of 300. Or is it 1,000th out of that? I don't even know. Whatever, we got a percentage out of that. W record, we broke one too. Fuck is you talking about? 2024, this our year, but stop playing with me.
Meanwhile, Kai Cenat was breaking records and broke the record for the most subscribed Twitch channel ever, and also became the first ever person to reach 300,000 subs. Kai's dominance this year can't be said enough. He was basically running TikTok. Had elementary school kids getting sturdy for their crush in the name of
Riz, bro.
Riz. Every celebrity was reaching out to this man, including Drake and Nicki Minaj.
Facts.
You can say I'm glazing him or whatever, but
Nah,
I don't care. For the year 2023,
he's working
Kai
hard.
Cenat was top 5 black men ever, right above Martin Luther King.
Oh.
He hasn't had a dream in a while.
Wait, it was MLK Day yesterday. RIP MLK.
Memes of this month were things like Axel in Harlem, AI presidents, Chinese spy balloon, and my personal favorite, Kevin Hart reaction. And that is the conclusion of the month of February. Thanks for having me. Make sure to eat your vegetables, but burn your Brussels sprouts, kids.
Facts.
March
Bro,
2020.
nasty.
What other way to get into this month than starting off with some thuggish news? Ja Morant, a famous NBA player who signed a 5-year, $197 million contract, decided to flash a handgun on Instagram Live, which made no sense because not only did he not come from a hood background, not only does he have a daughter, not only is he worth $200 million plus,
Facts.
but not a single person cared if he was from the hood.
Facts.
He was then suspended for 25 games and
Good.
came back in December 2020.
Good.
Xi Jinping is made president of China for a 3rd time in a row and had a record 2,952 votes for him and 0 votes against him. I'm sure the election process was fair.
I'm sure that either he's the best president ever or there was something going on there. If you spoke bad about him, they kidnapped your whole family or something. Not as rigged, right? Gotta be. Either he's the most amazing person or I don't know.
Probably the highlight of the whole month, I would say. Moist Critical versus
Sneeko,
There's
yeah.
2 people you don't ever with on the internet, and they're Mr. Beast and Moist Critical. Sneeko was beefing with Critical and always calling him a soy boy and you know that whole red pill thing in space. But the beef really lit up when Sneeko decided to threaten Charlie on stream. And just like that, Moist
Yo.
Critical decided to drop this
He pulled out the
bombshell
goddamn
banger. Sneeko's career then died. He was pretty much the punching bag from this point on in the year. Nike officially stopped using kangaroo skin in their shoes. This
What?
isn't really big news.
Since
but
when
why
did
the
they do
fuck
that?
is there kangaroo skin in Nike shoes in the first place? The TikTok Congress hearing is held. I think after this hearing, the United States government should never do this for the sake of looking like they know what they're doing.
Facts.
Because immediately after, everyone agreed this was an absolute clown show. It was just a bunch of senile old people not knowing how basic modern technology works.
Can you say with 100% certainty that TikTok does not use the phone's camera to determine whether the content that elicits a pupil dilation
What?
should be amplified by the algorithm?
Really, nigga?
John,
What? Wait, so it's saying that the phone, a pupil dilation, as in like you're getting dopamine from it, like you're getting excited?
Should be amplified by the algorithm?
Wait,
Really, nigga?
John Wick Chapter 4 releases,
I don't know.
becoming the highest grossing opening weekend than any other movie in the series. Pokemon the anime officially comes to an end
Facts.
after 25 years.
And
marking
Ash is
an
still
end to the
12.
legendary story
Or
of
15.
Ash and Pikachu's journey. Elon Musk announces Twitter is worth less than half of what he bought it for.
Damn.
Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate are released from jail. And to
Yo,
end it
free
off,
Tate!
Donald Trump gets indicted by a grand jury on charges over hush payments, which makes him the first ever president to
Oh,
get
10,
criminally
10. Okay,
charged.
he's 10.
Themes
He's
of
still
this
10.
month were things like AI Drip, Sneeko's Cuck Story, The Whale, and Mike O'Hearn.
Yo, what's good? On Cloud 9. I'm gonna talk
yeah.
about April. First, we're gonna start off with some international.
How did he do that?
Brazil,
He's
Russia,
outside.
India, China, and South Africa announced that they worked on a new type of
He
currency.
sounds sick. He's like India, China, South Africa. Yo,
I'm
he's
gonna talk
sick,
about
bro.
April. First, we're gonna start off with some international.
International
Brazil,
shit.
Russia, India, China, and South Africa announced that they're working on a new type of currency called BRICS. Yes, you heard me
Oh,
right.
bricks.
BRICS. Now, why
Stacking
they're
my
doing
bricks.
it, I don't know. But they're hoping that one day this type of currency will become the global currency, and everyone, including the U.S., will use this shit. Also in April, the Super Mario Bros. Movie released, which, in my
Ooh,
opinion,
biggest
was a
movie.
top-tier movie. Apparently,
Yeah.
I wasn't the only one who thought this shit, because the movie broke the record of being the highest grossing film based on a video game after one
Yes, sir.
insane. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know the movie's about plumbing, but I sure want to put my pipe in Princess Peach. But the real highlight of this movie has to be when that toad was on that bike. Like, you cannot tell me that was not bricked up there. I would be too. Princess Peach could have my pipe anytime. You also started to see the Bill Clinton kid appear, which I still don't know how the that kid blew up. Like, I feel like every single year there's always that one internet personality that just blows up for no reason. And then like 2 months after their blow up, they just fall off the face of the earth.
Because they can't replicate
what this kid was. I mean, he appeared on podcasts, did interviews and shit. He was even finding streamers while they were live streaming. And it felt like at any time, the Bill Clinton kid can just pop up magically in one of your favorite YouTubers' videos. Like, I don't know where this kid came from, but he had to sell his soul, bro. Either that or he has teleportation powers, bro.
I was about to say that. He just be teleporting everywhere.
Very, very good news. XXXTentacion killers were sentenced to life.
Good life, and keep them there. Keep them there. Bro, no visitors, no food, no nothing. Complete isolation for life. Okay, maybe ramen or something. No, not ramen. Maruchan. The worst kind, all right? And that's it.
6 years, bro. Everybody clapping up in the chat. Everybody clapping up. Big K on the head. Have fun getting piped in prison, buddy. And also, RIP to the GOAT. XXXTentacion. Moving on, though. In very random news, the Dalai Lama, or I think that's what it's called. I don't know, proceeds to ask a kid to suck his tongue, which is not only creepy because it's an 88-year-old man asking a young boy to suck his tongue, but also the Dalai Lama is literally supposed to be an advocate for peace and freedom in the Buddhist community. He's literally a Buddhist advocate asking a young boy that probably doesn't even know who Riley Reid is to suck his tongue. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't know who this old man is, but lock him up with R. Kelly and throw away the key, bro. Like, what the hell? Also, the FBI arrested a National Guard member for leaking classified Pentagon documents. Some of y'all may know this leak, but it's more appropriate. The Thug Shake Central leak. A 21-year-old kid leaked hundreds of high classified Pentagon documents.
That's tough.
Minecraft Discord server of all things called Thug Shake Central. I ain't gonna lie, this is 100% the reason why other countries just don't take us seriously, bro. Especially
especially on Discord.
Chris Tyson from Mr. Beast's crew came out as trans. We all know this shit. Let's not act like we know. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. You don't gotta like that shit, man. At least be respectful, bro. But y'all know how the internet gets.
Yeah, they violated.
The floodgates open. TikTok
the comments was crazy
at the time. They were making compilations and shit. People were even saying that Carl turned him trans with the Carl effect or whatever. And I mean, Carl is bad zesty, but you gotta have some different type of zest to turn another man trans, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Gervonta Davis beat Ryan Garcia.
Ooh, this was a good fight.
Boxing match. This was like highly anticipated. Everybody was talking about this month. And
that was actually a good matchup, bro. That was actually a good matchup. Like, these two, I didn't know who to go for. It was like, bro, whoever comes out on top, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. The little Instagram boxing compilations fooled me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That can hit.
He can hit.
I mean, take is take, bro. Let's just be real. Also, Tucker Carlson, who hosts Fox News, was fired. Smoking on that good Tucker pack. I don't give a what y'all say, bro. Also, this month, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris announced that they were running for re-election in 2024.
Re-election? No. Yeah. Get them both out of here. No, we don't want no re-election. Y'all, bro, no.
Also, this month, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris announced that they were running for re-election in 2024. And most likely, they will be running against Donald Trump, which is a big dub for them, but a big L for America. Also, in better news, James Corden finally ends his talk show, The Late Late Show, which is honestly the biggest dub.
Oh, he's at home now.
Like, that show should have been packed up, I ain't gonna lie. But sadly, this
month, why is his head
did pass away?
Why is his head so big?
Legend in Hollywood, who also brought one of the craziest shows that we never thought could exist in television. A truly just a legend and a great person in general. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer, and prayers and condolences to all of his family.
Yes, sir.
The memes of this month were things like Thug Shake and 1-2 Buckle.
1-2 Buckle my shoe. Yo, that was in April of last year. Oh my God. That feels like it just happened.
Memes of this month were things like Thug Shake and 1-2 Buckle my shoe. Appreciate you, Tommy, for having me on here.
May 2023. So you remember how I said earlier that AI was running this year?
Yes,
Apparently,
sir.
the godfather of AI thought the same thing too. The godfather of AI resigned from his job at Google to warn people about the dangers of AI, saying we may not be able to know what is true anymore.
That's true. That's true.
Already.
Yeah.
People are getting tricked by by AI songs now and thinking AI images are real. Imagine in the future. There are legit people out there who have AI girlfriends. The doomsday is already starting. Hollywood actors officially start their strike
Oh, the
over
writer's
bad pay
strike.
and contracts, which is why 2023 was kind of ass for TV shows and movies.
Yes,
We had a couple
terrible.
things, but that's really why it was bad this year. WHO, aka the World Health Organization,
Who?
officially declares COVID-19 is no longer a global emergency. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 releases, which made people have hope in Marvel again because most people thought it was pretty good. King Charles gets crowned as king. Elon Musk announces a new CEO for Twitter, but it's kind of weird because he still
Runs it.
all of the changes.
Yeah.
I really have zero clue what the new CEO has done. So
It's just
know
a
for the
name.
future of
It's
Twitter,
just-
Elon will still be by his hand. Shit.
It's just for the files, bruh. But he's still big Elon CEO. What
What
you
the new
talking about?
CEO has done. So just know for the future of Twitter, Elon will still be by his hand shit up. Montana becomes the first U.S. state to ban TikTok on all devices. I'm sure the 5 people
Oh,
in Montana
really?
are highly upset by these decisions. Sadly, Tina Turner, aka the Queen of Rock and Roll, passed away. Rest in peace to Tina Turner.
Oh,
And the
wow,
memes of this
RIP,
month
what
were
the
things
heck?
Like Skibbity Toilet,
No.
Bulldog the Destroyer,
Oh.
I am a surgeon, and I have no enemies.
June. The
Oh,
sun
no, bro,
was
get
shining,
Skibbity outta
the
here.
birds were chirping, and the flowers were blooming. And Skibbity Toilet was created. Oh my god. This month was the birth of some of the most trash brain rot to ever exist. Like, how
Yeah.
did some of this even spawn in on the earth? And look at this dude's channel, bro. This is not a joke. This is not a drill.
Yo,
He
look,
knows what-
114 million. Yo, he is racking bread. 84 million, 97 million. Holy. Like, what is this stuff, man?
he's doing. He could probably retire.
have no
and
enemies
never
was
work a
goated,
day
yeah.
in his life after that. The boom is cooking, bro. His first video has 33 mil. He is stacking up that YouTube ad revenue like crazy.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse
yeah.
was released, and it broke the record for the highest grossing animation movie ever. And the
Yes.
memes were absolutely peak, bro. The Apple Vision Pro was announced, but yeah, Apple can respectfully go themselves.
Nobody's buying that shit.
$500 is crazy.
No.
You can save yourself some time and just get a Meta Quest. You can officially
I need to
pay
get one for the
things
VR
with your
games.
hands in China. The Unabomber was found
Ow.
dead due to suicide in prison.
Bruh.
Speed met Ronaldo. This has got to be a figment of my imagination. There's no way. And like, you gotta admit it, there was so much hype building up for this moment to happen. Anybody that would diss Ronaldo, Speed is not letting that slide. He's arguing with them. The Ocean Gate submarine went missing, and that for sure has got to be one of the most hectic
Yo,
weeks
the
of social
whole
media. People are more
world
interested-
became together for this. Memes, news, all that, bro. People on TikTok doing live updates with, bro, it was crazy, man. The last time I saw the world come together like that was for Pokemon Go, bro.
In the story than their own families, bro. Like, I already know people were scrolling on their phone at the dinner table waiting for the latest submarine update.
Yeah,
You know
dude.
that the owner did the dumbest like, he used a controller to operate a submarine. Like, come on, bro. The
Yo.
materials were horrible, too. That was like some Fortnite metal. The memes just kept rolling in, and people did not hold back. But I want to be a respectful human being and give my condolences to those who unfortunately passed away. And in June, we also had that one Zendaya movie that dropped. That appeared she was in the midst of being in a Brazzer scene. That is wild. And my boy Tom Holland, he's going through it. He on his Juice WRLD arc right now. He is not recovered. Smosh
He has
came
not.
back-
Wait, why would you skip that? Don't forget the one that he did. That one movie he did, y'all remember?
And they announced that they had the rights to their channel now. Lab-grown meats were officially approved in the United States, so
Ew.
prepare to see the death toll jump up in the next couple of years. Chadwick Boseman got his own Hollywood star. An
Good.
Among Us TV series was announced to the public.
Among Us.
Peaked like 3 years ago. A battle that was going to be one of the greatest in history. It was going to live up to the gods. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh,
Elon
that would've
Musk
been
was
fire.
training probably on the daily to get ready for this fight. And Mark Zuckerberg was out here doing some jujitsu or some shit. And that was going to happen until everyone realized that Mark Zuckerberg looks like this
Yo.
and Elon Musk looks like this.
Yo,
Yeah, it would've been
yeah, that's not
Elon's
gonna
ass. He
happen.
definitely would have got packed up. Adam 22 really let his wife get his back blown out by Jason Love, bro. And no one is ever
Shorty
forgetting.
got the
They
BBC,
tweets
bro.
just straight coping about what happened and asking other dudes who got next like they have a
Oh
2K
my
code or
God.
something. This situation would have been less known, but honestly, I think he did that on purpose.
He did do
And of
that on
course,
purpose,
the
yeah.
greatest YouTube apology ever dropped. Hi. What a video.
16
What a
million?
That John is definitely
Yo.
going down in history. Future generations need to let this live on forever. And to end it off, the U.S. removed affirmative action as a law, and some of the memes this month included
Oh,
the
Grim famous.
shake. People even made that into a TikTok challenge where they would drink the shake and pretend to die.
Which was good for McDonald's.
Weird. Ocean Gate, and of course, the Spider-Verse memes. We can't forget. But yeah, thank you, Tommy, for having me on. I've been Birdie, and I'm out.
July 2023. We start off the month with high-tech advancements.
Oh, the flying car.
First flying car is officially approved. It looks like this, and I don't know if you can really call this a flying car. It's more like one of those Dragon Ball pods. But this might be the future of flying cars. So hey, I mean, we're in the start of something. The Las Vegas Sphere is lit up for the first time, and it's basically made no money. So I don't even understand why they made it. One of the most.
Wait, it's okay. That's a tax write-off. Wait, what did it say? Las Vegas Sphere reveals nearly $100 million lost in latest quarter soon after a CFO resigns. Damn.
Basically made no money, so I don't even understand why they made it. One of the most revolutionary, jaw-dropping apps of all time was released this year. Threads. People were really hyping this up and saying this is about to be the thing that kills Twitter. And we did give it like a solid week, but maybe another time.
Yeah,
fell off almost immediately.
Yeah,
the Flash
his
release
ass.
becoming the biggest superhero box office fail with $200 million lost. And you know after this, ain't nobody in Hollywood gonna be ever working with Ezra Miller. Bank of America gets fined $250 million over fake accounts. PewDiePie and Marzia officially have their baby Bjorn. A certain trend started to blow up this month. NPC.
Oh my god.
Everyone
leave this shit in 2023, bro. Stop.
Doing NPC streams and actually making bread from it. You had the originator Pinky Doll.
Yeah, unless she does it. Unless it's Pinky Doll, she could do it because that's her thing. But chill, dude.
To give in and do it. My favorite of all time.
We are locked in. Thank you for over 160 glizzies and doing glizzy overdrive.
YNW Melly's murder charge case gets labeled as a mistrial, meaning that a new trial has to happen after. Elon Musk swoops in to drop another dookie on Twitter by officially changing Twitter to X. To this day, I don't know anybody who calls it by X. Doja Cat starts to go on a rampage against her own fans.
No. What the hell happened to Doja? Doja, you were a baddie, you feel me? You was a baddie and now you are worshiping the devil, bro? Come on, bro. What is going on?
Doja Cat does not like the fans that she has. She was calling them stupid, saying they need to get a job. And she also did transform into this thing this year. Oh man, give me a night with Prime Doja in 2020 and I can go to heaven. Barbie the movie release, becoming an immediate classic, and it broke so many records I can't even go over all of them. And of course, we can't forget Oppenheimer released the same day, also becoming an immediate classic and ending the feud.
Barbie
banger of a video dropped on YouTube.
For reference, this is how hairy my butt is right now.
Congress held a UFO.
Yo, I remember that, bro. One of y'all linked the video, but y'all linked it to the part where he literally spreads his cheeks, bruh. What the hell, man? Yeah. Oh, this thing with the actual aliens being a thing, bruh.
UFO hearing where 3 retired.
He showed his meat on another video. You're lying.
Military veterans admitted the government has UFOs. I don't know how the government expected us to act like we don't know the shit already. Like
exactly.
If it ain't helping the economy and bringing the McChicken back to $1, we don't care. Another very important political event happened that same day.
He's just gone. He's just gone.
And to end things off on a sad note, Euphoria star Angus Cloud was found dead from a drug overdose. Condolences and rest in peace to Angus Cloud. The memes of this month were things like Barbenheimer, Skibbity Toilet Again, NPC streaming, and Adam 22 being a cup. August 2023. We start off this month with some big news. Big news. Enormous even. Lizzo gets sued by 3 of her former dancers for sexual harassment. And if that doesn't sound bad enough, the actual case is worse. Allegedly, she was making the dancers eat bananas out of strippers' coochies. This is all alleged, but if it's true, this might be the weirdest case of sexual harassment to ever exist.
That's weird. And like, if any of them even did it, you're weird for doing it. Like, you do realize you could just say no, because it says that Lizzo made them do it. Why? What do you mean made them? Like, yo, no one's gonna make me do something I'm not doing, bro. You're walling.
Mr. Beast sues his own company, Mr. Beast Burger, because of what we all know from the start. That was trash. I had it twice, and you could tell Jimmy didn't make them himself. It made me very upset. A potential cancer breakthrough pill is found, promising a new oral cancer treatment that destroys cancer cells. Sadly, Mark Margolis, aka the man who played Hector in Breaking Bad, passed away. Rest in peace, Mark Margolis. Kai Cenat holds a wholesome giveaway that doesn't go wrong in any type of way. Yeah, and he manages to give hundreds of PS5s and computers back to kids on the streets. This is how the story would have went if it wasn't held in New York. This couldn't have went worse.
First of all, you did a meet and greet in New York, and then you told everybody to come, bro. New York people. See, this is another reason why I want to leave this state, bro. People really be acting like this.
And it did. You had kids getting sturdy on cars, girls twerking on street lamps. The news was covering it, acting like a zombie apocalypse just broke out. He was then charged with 2 counts of inciting a riot and unlawful assembly, which is kind of weird to me because doesn't inciting a riot mean you're actually telling people to do it? The showdown of the century in Montgomery.
Oh, I remember this.
Special shout out to the chair. Jake Paul beats Nate Diaz in a boxing match. Tory Lanez officially gets sentenced to 10 years in prison over his case with Megan Thee Stallion. Someone wins
10 years, bro? How?
Biggest jackpot in Mega Millions history, winning $1.58 billion. Now let's clap it up for the actual real winners, the IRS. A devastating wildfire hits Maui, Hawaii, which leaves absolute destruction behind it, destroying homes and leaving families homeless after. But don't worry, because Joe Biden gave the families emergency aid and a whopping $700. Yeah.
And guess what he did when war started? All that money that he sent to, you know what I'm saying, to that country. How much money did Biden send to, let's see, Ukraine first? $75 billion. And what's the other one? Israel. 14.3 billion, bruh. And you couldn't give our own state, Hawaii, some money? He gave us $700. It's crazy.
To all the lives lost, it was very sad, but it was good to see people raise money and help out the actual families. And in more sad news, the Cheems meme dog passed away. Rest in paradise.
Oh, you lying.
R.I.P. It was time to get a new title from #1 Ronaldo rider to I Show Me. He was playing Five Nights at Freddy's and that thing just came out. I couldn't tell if he was genuinely mad over this or not, but imagine if was small, it would have been way worse.
Yeah, way worse,
been I Show Shrimp instead. The voice of Mario and all of Nintendo's games officially retired. India becomes the 4th ever country to land a rover on the moon. This month, we also saw the explosion of another controversial figure of Kick, Fousey. Fousey was running up numbers this month when doing his IRL.
He has a mental disorder, bruh.
From him simulating a car crash on stream, him showering and digging in his ass crack, him assaulting Neon, which I think nobody cared about because Neon. Until we reached the date of August 23rd.
Bro, literal mental disorder, bro. Something is going on with him, bro.
Where he got arrested live on stream to 70,000 people.
What's up, Crystal? How you doing?
Which marked the official end to the 2023 Fousey 2 arc. But let's be real, there's definitely more to come soon. This generational Donald Trump mugshot. The hype for this mugshot was unreal. People marked their calendars and were ready. Which makes sense because we're the first ever generations to witness a president being arrested. FIFA suspended their Spanish football president after kissing a female player without consent. And overall just being a weirdo. Good riddance. The memes of this month were things like Skibbity Toilet Again, Trump's mugshot, I Show Me, and the Alabama boat brawl. September 2023. The Pentagon officially releases the classified UFO videos. And I think they thought people would care more, but first off,
we've been known as a thing, bro.
And once again, they got more important issues to worry about, like bring the McChicken price back to $1. Instagram Reels comments
fix the economy.
Really take over this month. You could have an innocent puppy on a video, and people is there in the comments ready to hate. Like if you ever have kids in the future, please, by God's name, refrain from posting them on
please.
Sadly, the main singer of Smash Mouth, Steve Harwell, passed away. This
Another
man is a
RIP
legend in my book. Rest in paradise. The WWE and UFC officially merged together. iPhone releases its iPhone 15 and 15 Pro. Do I even have to cover this? It's the same phone. Let's move on.
It is the same phone.
Taylor Swift makes history by winning 9 VMAs. And look, I don't like her
Dang,
either, but you gotta admit, Taylor Swift was nearly everywhere this year. Don't underestimate the power of suburban teenage and college-age white girls. She also had a relationship with Travis Kelce, which for some reason was covered more in the news than important. Like, we have whole ass
Who's Travis Kelce? What did he do? Travis Kelce. All right. Oh, he's a football player. Why did this matter? He plays football? Oh, okay.
What's going on? Come on. Scientists in Mexico unveiled mummified aliens, which I'm not sure if it's actually
it's not
fake or
real.
not, but the word on the street is that the whole thing was fake and it was actually just a cake.
Yeah.
Vladimir Putin meets with Kim Jong-un for the first time. Hunter Biden, aka Joe Biden's son, is arrested on felony gun charges and is the first US president's son to be indicted on federal criminal charges. I mean, he did have those though. Russell Brand faces allegations against him on sexual assault. And for the younger generations that may not know Russell Brand, you remember that one doctor from Despicable Me? Or the bunny from Hop? I actually love this movie. Yeah, that's the guy. TikTok is fined $368 million for breaking EU's data laws on children's personal information. But the real question here is, why is any child on TikTok in the first place?
Exactly.
Had a
that's not their problem.
Real meeting with Kim Jong-un. The fact that people actually thought this was going to be real baffles me. My generation never fails to disappoint. It's reported that 95% of NFTs are worthless and have no value. Wow, I wonder who could have guessed that. Oh, yeah,
it's a picture
from the jump. The writer's strike officially ends, meaning TV shows and movies are back in production. We got the rise of two of the worst creators to ever.
Oh my God, these dumbasses.
Leon and Jack Doherty, both going viral this year for pretty much harassing people publicly and being annoying. If these two don't fall off by next year, I'ma lose hope in humanity. All of Sony's systems get breached in a ransomware attack. Meta released its brand new smart glasses never seen on the market and chatbots, which are just creepy. Like, it's AI celebrities, but they all have different names. For example, Mr. Beast is Zach and he's a comedian.
The funny man.
Dwayne Davis is officially charged with the murder of Tupac. And the memes of this month were things like Roman Empire, Kevin James Pose, Mexican Alien Corpse, and Kagurabachi. October 2023.
I remember that. That blew up,
Flexer of the century, Lil Tay makes a comeback, showcasing how terrible her parents were and why she's been gone so long. There was also a lot of weirdos, and I'm gonna be honest, the music video she posted definitely did not help. Like, whichever full-grown adult directed this music video for this 16-year-old needs to be arrested.
16-year-old, bro.
Like simp, riz, bussin', mid, etc. added to Merriam-Webster dictionary. The US sent out an alert to everyone's phone as a test, and people were super
Riz by Skibbity Gat or some shit. What was that? Somebody said something earlier. I think on yesterday's stream, bro. That shit had me weak.
For this for some reason this year until they realized it was a test alert for her phone. Drake drops his album For All the Dogs, and this month is when the Israel versus Palestine
this thing, dude,
started to amp up. It sucks that stuff like this even happens in the 21st
exactly
century.
Like why can't we live at peace? It's 2023.
Lives lost in this whole war. Spider-Man 2 the game releases, breaking PlayStation Studios record for the most game sales in 24 hours. Jada Pinkett Smith started to go on her tirade this month, revealing things like her and Will Smith have been separated for 7 years. Proving that the slap happened for no reason. We pretty much got unneeded information every day about their marriage this year. Like, I guarantee Jada Pinkett Smith is somewhere out there yelling from the rooftop some unnecessary things about Will Smith. KSI loses to Tommy Fury in a boxing match by unanimous decision. And Dylan Dennis loses to Logan Paul.
Embarrassment.
But embarrassment. I will say, Dylan Dennis built up legendary hype with the trolling he was doing. I still don't know how, but he was posting a pic of Logan's girl with a brand new man every day up until the fight. I wouldn't be surprised if I had a pic with her. He did lose the fight, but I think he won the mental. Taylor Swift drops her album 1989 and officially becomes a billionaire. Like I said, she was everywhere this year. But always never forget, guys, he made that famous. Mr. Beast gets accused of faking his videos by nobody and everyone forgets.
What?
Sniper Wolf makes
I didn't even know.
Dumbest decision any YouTuber has ever made by doxing another YouTuber, Jax Films. I don't know what she thought was gonna happen, but she became the internet's punching bag after this. The Five Nights at Freddy's movie releases, having the best opening weekend for a horror film in 2023.
Yes, sir.
One of the biggest prank YouTubers decided to fully quit YouTube and promote his life to Christ, which had an overwhelmingly positive response from the community,
good.
Which is surprising because of the type of fans he built
That's
up.
amazing.
And it officially marked the end of the Gideon arc. He couldn't have went out in a better way in my eyes. Messi wins his 8th Balloon d'Or for the best player in the world.
8!
And memes of this month were things like
don't tell Speed that, bro. Don't tell him that.
Balloon d'Or for the best player in the world. And memes of this month were things like AI Pixar posters, Opium Bird, and sticking out your yacht for the Rizzler.
That's what it was.
We started off this month with some greatness as OG Fortnite officially made its return. The amount of hype that built up for this moment.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I remember I was streaming this and I was like, yo, Lunar, there's no way we're having fun, right? Cause bro, it's rare. We haven't had fun on a game in so long. I mean, here and there we'll play like little Steam games and whatnot, but like we genuinely sat there and had fun on Fortnite. That's crazy.
For future generations. OG Fortnite bring back the careers of all the people who got big.
Literally.
Epic Games got too much power on humanity. Sam Bankman-Fried is found guilty of fraud by the court.
Wait, why did he just get out the car like that?
Too much power on humanity. Sam Bankman-Fried is found guilty of fraud by the court and faces up to 110 years in prison. Mr. Beast pulls another wholesome act by building 100 wells in Africa.
And people bugged out.
People were hating on Twitter. A global company hires its first AI robot as CEO, which is the first AI robot as CEO ever. And there's a reason why no one has a robot as CEO, because it's a robot. Be late for work one day and that will snap off your neck. The UK announces its plan to ban smoking for good. Shrek 5 is announced and is set for a 2025 release.
Oh,
Omegle,
nice.
aka every EDP's favorite playground, officially shut down.
Yo, dude, when in high school, no, like even middle school, bro, we would go there and people would be spanking a shit like this, bro. Camera down here type shit. Yo, chat, I'm talking about down here type shit. Like, bro, what are y'all doing, man? Chill.
I mean, it's kind of sad. Everyone remembers their first Omegle experience of seeing a meaty cock on their screen. And this also put all the YouTubers who do Omegle content out of a job, which is a YouTuber's worst fear, getting a real job. Me included. Rockstar announces in a tweet that a trailer for GTA 6 is officially
broken records.
meaning that humanity actually made it to another GTA. The hype was on. The actors strike officially ends, meaning we'll be getting even more TV shows and movies. Jared Leto becomes the first person to legally climb the Empire State Building. I don't know why this would be important to add, but miscellaneous Jared Leto activities always happen every year. Snoop Dogg,
what is he doing?
Godfather of smoking, the image of cannabis himself, officially quit smoking. Snoop had people contemplating if they should change their ways until like a week later. It turned out to be a marketing campaign, and people went right back to their habits. George Santos, a former U.S. representative, is caught spending his campaign funds on OnlyFans and becomes the 6th ever person to get expelled from Congress. These are the type of dudes paying $1,000 to get a
dude, just you're Congress CEO, bro. I said CEO. You're a congressman, bro. Just, and you're not even. I mean, I would say you're not even a bad-looking guy, I guess. But like, you can get women, bro. What's wrong with you?
Message back from an OnlyFans girl. Sam Altman, aka the creator of ChatGPT, gets fired from his own company. Derek Chauvin, the man who killed George Floyd, gets stabbed in prison 22 times. What? And somehow that man survived. Me personally, I would take that as disrespect and be mad. A live-action Naruto is announced and will be produced by Lionsgate. Mark Cuban leaves Shark Tank as a host. Mark was the coolest on the show, so I wouldn't be surprised if everyone stopped watching after this. The Young Thug trial officially starts. And to say this is a show is not saying enough. The lawyers are trying to make sure this man does not get locked up, saying that Thug stands for truly humble the God. Yeah. One of the lawyers in the middle of the trial starts to use Bleach as a reference.
Indictment. This reminds me of this anime named Bleach.
What?
Where it's 16 seasons. Every episode is about 18, 20 episodes. Sorry, I won't
be surprised if more and more goofier comes out in 2024 about this trial. The memes of this month were things like Dream versus Gumball, Nah, I Win, Microwave Honey Bun, and Josh Hutcherson Whistle. December 2023. The only thing that really mattered this entire month was the GTA 6 trailer. All the stresses in our lives built up to this moment. All of the pain, anguish, and hardship we faced could be finally relieved in this 1 minute and 30-second trailer. We had made it in December of 2023. Of course, the trailer broke the record for the most viewed trailer of all time in 24 hours, and the most viewed YouTube video in 24 hours that's not a music video. Riz is named Oxford's Word of the Year. Like, Casanat really dominated this year. This wouldn't have happened without him and Duke Dennis. Hunter Biden is charged again, but this time on federal tax charges. Drake becomes the first artist to surpass 90 billion streams on Spotify. And whether you hate Drake or not, this accomplishment is a landmark run. E3 decides to shut down permanently. It was mainly them not being able to keep up with the gaming industry. And this is huge. For y'all that don't know, E3 introduced the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Wii, and much more. Rest in peace to E3. Twitch made one of the dumbest decisions any platform has ever made. Allowing nudity! Platforming. Twitch decided to change their policies on nudity and allow childhood-friendly things like fictionalize the drawn, animated, or sculpted, fully exposed female presenting breast and genitals, erotic dances that involve disrobing or disrobing gestures such as strip teases, and content that highlights breast, buttocks, or pelvic regions. You name it and it was on Twitch. You had titty streamers, booty streamers, hentai streamers, furry streamers. Girls were opening Twitch for the first time and seeing Tony the Tiger fully cocked out. Until they decided to completely revert it 2 days later. We need this to be forever remembered, because why the f would a multi-million-dollar company ever think this is a good idea?
Facts.
They have boardrooms of business people who have to approve these changes, and they loved it, I guess. The US government gets caught in a scandal as 2 gay people film a sex tape in the Senate hearing room. We live in a
I beg your pardon. Or is it I beg your pardon? One of those, I don't care. Hold on. I need to hear that one more time, bruh. What?
These changes, and they loved it, I guess. The US government gets caught in a scandal as 2 gay people film a sex tape in the Senate hearing room. We live in a South Park reality nowadays, because this was the last thing you'd ever suspect to happen. And actually be caught on footage with AK proof for everybody to see. And lastly, Jonathan Majors, who plays
fired,
is found guilty of assault and harassment in court, which then leads to him being dropped by Marvel. And with that being said, the year of 2023 is officially over. I know I may have missed some things, but I did try my best. For people watching this in the future, was this a nostalgic year?
It was. Yo, bro, nah, even if you missed anything, like, bro, you reminded me of so much. And the fact that you did month by month, perfect.
Who helped put this together, all their stuff's gonna be in the description.
Oh, yeah, shout out to my boy Cloud, Degenerosity, and Birdie. Oh, yeah.
In the description. And thank you to everyone who watched me this year. We only gonna keep going up. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Sheesh. Beautiful video, man. Beautiful video. Very well made. Hey, man. 10 out of 10. Bro, so many things happened 2023, and you're saying 2024 is already gonna be crazier? What has happened? It's only 16 days. Wow, that was a fire video, bro.